this is Dana, and welcome to my channel. Today is Wisdom for Wednesday, or Wednesday's Wisdom. I'd also like to take this time to ask you to remember that tomorrow I'll be going live at 9:30 p.m. and the topic for discussion will be RAKs, Random Acts of Kindness. And so I hope you'll join me. The session will go for 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how many people are there and what interest is expressed. So hold on, and we'll get right to today's Wisdom for Wednesday, which is couponing mistakes that new couponers make. Hold on. Both men and women couponing, so this should apply to almost everyone. And what I'm going to talk about is the mistakes that new couponers make. The first mistake that new couponers make is setting unrealistic expectations with the couponing. And I will have to say, I've been couponing for years, but I have never been successful at it because I did start out with the expectations that I would get all the best deals and I could go to every store. And that's not possible. So the first mistake is unrealistic expectations. First of all, when you first start out, if you're at CVS, you're not going to have extra care bucks to spend. If you start out with Walgreens, you're not going to have points to spend. If you start out with Target, you're not going to have gift cards to redeem to lower your out-of-pocket price. Also, let me mention is a mistake that I have made, but I didn't have it in my notes, was I've tried to deal with CVS. In dealing with CVS, you need to separate your transactions and roll your extra care bucks to the next transaction to lower your out-of-pocket cost. And that is something I'm going to start doing. The next thing I have written down is buying items just because you have a coupon for them. As a good couponer, we don't do that. And as a new couponer, you should not do that either. You need to remember 3 things. Can you use it? Can you gift it, or can you donate it? And if you're not planning to do that, you do not make the purchase. And another point that I wrote down is, and this is for new couponers, and they often will clear the shelves when they're trying to build their stockpile. First of all, the sales always come around every 3 to 6 months, and there'll always be a coupon to match with the sale. So don't clear the shelves. If they have a detergent, for example, for 99 cents, and you know you want to buy 6 of them, and you're allowed to buy 6, you need to let the manager or whoever orders know that you want to purchase 6 of them. So, good coupon etiquette, whether you're beginning or been doing it for a while, do not clear the shelves. Because I can't tell you how many times I've been to CVS and not even been able to use one coupon, not even one, because everything was already gone. And another thing, even though I've been doing it for several years and I'm not new, by the time frame stretch of the imagination, but I am new because I'm making newbie mistakes. And that is to set a budget for around 10, 15, or $20. And you also have to remember, just because an item's free doesn't mean it's free to you. You probably, in most states, still will have to pay the tax, and that tax is on the retail price of the item. Another thing I have wrote down, mistakes that newbies make, is to do the math on your deals. You need to do it before you get to the cash register so you will know how much the items are supposed to be ringing up for and how much you're supposed to pay. And the YouTuber that's a extreme couponer that I got some of this information from, she said that she takes a calculator and a pad or pen and figures it out, especially if she comes upon a deal of a clearance item that she has a coupon for, or maybe a cash register reward. And number 6 is you should make a list before you hit the store. And this couponer that I use, and I'm going to talk about her in my YouTube Star of the Week, which will be on Friday. I did decide, because I was asked not to stop the series, to continue on. And her YouTube name is Couponing for a Cause. And like I said, I got some of this information thanks to her video. And she has been very helpful in getting me steered in the right direction. And with her deals, she'll list the coupons and how the deal should work out, and she'll put it in a Google document in the description part of her video, and you can print that out and take it with you. So the next one, number 7, is to read the fine print on coupons, because they change. And what that means is they may change from season to season, so you can't assume that you know that it will allow you to use 4 of the coupons per visit per day, because there may be a restriction on the particular product that you're looking to redeem the coupons on. So read the fine print on the coupons. And number 8 is to use your stockpile and to check it. You always check it before you go couponing, because if you've got, as Couponing for a Cause said, if you've got 6 or 7, for instance, shampoos, and shampoo is on sale that week and you have a coupon for it, well, you probably won't need to redeem that coupon. And so when you do that, you use your stockpile to determine what you're going to buy. So not only do you have the coupon, do you have the information of what you're going to buy and at what store you're going to buy. You also can eliminate things. And number 9 is regular shopping trips should utilize from your stockpile first. And I'm talking about your non-couponing trips, because this is one thing that I did learn in the past several years, is you don't coupon and buy your regular stock of groceries when you're trying to first start out or trying to save money with using coupons and redeeming them for nearly free or free items. And number 9 is, I'm sorry, we're at number 10, It's to get a rain check, and a lot of stores offer them. And I know for sure that CVS does offer them, and you can get your sales price and your extra care bucks if you get rain check. And other stores offer them. You can look online or you can call them and ask. Also, the next thing I wrote down is just because they are on sale doesn't mean it's a good buy. There may be a cheaper or stock up price. And I actually did this myself today, is I downloaded a stock up price list, and so I will know at what point in time that something is actually at the lowest price and a good deal. And something else that I put down is do only one store at a time and know that store's coupon policy. And next thing is you will run into people, cashiers, or people in the store that may be rude and angry. And as couponing for a cause said, for some reason, they just seem to be angry that you have coupons and are walking out with cheap or free products. And so you can't react to their anger or misbehavior and expect to get anything accomplished. For example, she said that she has been in a store before where they were rude, they treated her unfairly, and that she wasn't going to let that cashier have that much power over her. She said, ask nicely for your coupons back and say, you have treated me unfairly. I'm not going to shop here. I'm going to go somewhere else. And then to call corporate. And she said she's just not the corporate calling kind, and neither am I. But she said it will help the company to maybe correct the situation so somebody else won't have to go through it. She did mention that CVS has pretty good customer service, as well as Walgreens and Target. She said not so much with Dollar Tree or Walmart. So I just thought I would let you know what she said. I've never really couponed at Dollar Tree and very little at Walmart. The next thing is don't buy the item if it isn't priced correctly or your coupon doesn't scan, which should go without saying, but you have to be paying careful attention to how the item is ringing up. And if it's not priced correctly, say, oh, I thought it was da-da-da-da-da price, and just take that off my ticket. And if the coupon doesn't scan, ask them to remove the item from your ticket. Another thing that I am working on is to organize your coupon folder and take it with you. I'm actually doing it the old-fashioned ways, clipping the coupons and putting them in a binder that I can take with me, and that's taking a little more time than I thought it would, but it's okay because it always lets me know what I have with me. And another thing is to remember to send in your rebates. Ones that I've got is Ibotta. I've used that. And another one mentioned was Checkout 54, and I don't think I've ever used that one. But also you have mail-in rebates, which usually are for fairly substantial amounts. I'm going to say maybe $10 and up, and so you need to really remember when you get home to send off for the rebate. And another thing, which I should have put further up in the list, is make sure you're watching the computer or the cash register as they ring up your item and your coupons are rung up, so that you will know what's being rung up. Stand there and don't look away for more than 2 or 3 seconds, or you'll miss the transaction. And another thing that I put, and that I'm going to wind up with, is sometimes the generic will be comparable. And I mean comparable in quality and cheaper in price. And just because you have a coupon and it's a brand name but not cheap as the generic, you might want to consider going ahead and buying the generic, because after all, the idea of couponing is to save money, and you can't do that if you're not buying the cheapest comparable product possible. Hello, I hope you enjoyed the video of mistakes that couponers, beginners make, and if they're like myself, those that have been doing it for a little while. Anyway, I'd like to ask you to please remember to be kind to one another, and remember we love you. And tomorrow I'll be going live at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the topic will be random acts of kindness. Bye.